and this here is a film camera. It is the famous M6 Classic, made by Leica in silver, as you can see, and attached to it is my Leica Summicron 50 F2 version 5, or the Leica Summicron 35 F2 ASPH version 1 lens. This here is a grail combo for so many photographers. This here is the shit. I've also added a black enamel soft release button and a leather strap to it. I bought this strap over 10 years ago. With this, I only shoot black and white film. During the summer, that film stock of choice is Kodak Tri-X 400 that I shoot at box speed. But during those dark winter months, I switched to Ilford's HP5 that I pushed to 1600. Black and white perfection. I also develop and scan the films myself for the ultimate quality control purposes. Yes, I'm neck deep in this craft. That being said, I'm not going to act all cool and say that the gear does not matter, since it so does. When I shoot with this camera, the images are better, but not because this camera is better than the other cameras. Oh no. This camera here does not get to make any decisions on its own. It is all manual and mechanical. You have to make all the decisions and turn these magnificent little knobs yourself. It does not even have autofocus. I love it. The photos from this camera are better because of the way this camera makes me feel when I use it. This makes me feel like I know what I'm doing. I'm calm and in the moment. I shoot mostly candid portraits like these. This might be some sort of form of street photography, but not the purest way to do it. I don't identify myself as a street photographer, but what I basically do is hold this camera close to me at all times. I adjust the settings, aperture, shutter speed, and zone of the focus in advance when I enter a different location. Then I choose a subject and wait for the right moment. That moment usually happens when the person I'm thinking of shooting forgets that I have a camera in my hand. Then when that happens, I take one photo, only one, not two, just one, and usually that person doesn't even notice that I took a photo. So, call that what you want. That is what I do. I've had this camera maybe for 4 years now, and I've carried this with me almost every day. The days I don't carry this iconic piece of photographic history with me are because of this guy. The Leica M10, a modern classic, but usually this thing lives in my backpack and is mostly used for work purposes, so it is not officially included in this video. This is basically a digital version of the M6. I'm not going to geek out and go fully in depth in this EDC video, but let me know if you would like me to make a separate video about these guys. I have also a lot of experience with other Leica cameras, like the M9. I had it for 6 years. I've also used the M9 monochrome, M10D, the SL lineup, and the newer M monochrome cameras, to name a few. I have also spent way too many hours watching Leica content on YouTube than I would like to admit. Like I said, I'm neck deep in this craft, so please let me know if you would like to see that. I might do it, and maybe even interview some of my friends who are professional photographers, if they are up for it. To give a little context, I'm a professional designer/photographer.